The business section has a few options. Most of them will be set and forget options. The general tab has your start of business day. Typically is set to your batch time. You can choose from 1 minute to 15 minutes to auto log out. You can set your default cash amounts for cash drawer and employee bank, typically if the starting cash is always the same. We can let the system know if we keep the starting cash in the drawer with this toggle, and also require reasons for cash-ins and cash-outs with this toggle. We can enter the business email here if you would like it to print on the receipt. Message of the day can be updated here, and is on the login screen in the top right. Next, we can toggle if we want to show the drawer equations for cash in and out. We can allow a custom starting cash amount with this toggle. Lastly, we can tell the system we want to automatically close the change dialog after a certain amount of seconds. This is recommended to be set so it does not stay on the change dialog screen if they forget to press close. The Advanced tab has a tip section where we can say our credit tips are paid nightly or in their check. Same for gratuities. We can also allow tips globally and enable tip reduction for the server's credit card tips here as well. Our discount section allows open discounts and preset amounts for ticket and/or items. Order entry has a toggle to auto-complete the ticket when all modifiers are met on an item. Lastly, our credit card section allows you to automatically finalize your credit card tips, essentially removing the pending tab. This will make sure all your tickets will batch at night, even if someone forgets to add a tip on a ticket. We can activate our pre-authorizations from here, and setting the amount to charge the card, or whatever the total is if it over this amount. We can activate our offline processing from here. We can put a limit on how much we process offline, or turn it off to not limit it. The Customer tab will allow us to set some defaults for when we add customers, and also set requirements to be met when adding customers from here. We can also add house accounts from here and the standard threshold amount for each account. Under Labor, we will set up our payroll rules here, and it will reflect on employees' shift reports and also payroll reports for managers. Pay period. The frequency. If the breaks are paid or unpaid, the minimum wage, and our overtime rules. The Reasons tab is where we can create reasons to prompt for voids, discounts, cash in, cash out, removing taxes and refunds. If there is something you will usually need to type, make a reason, and assign it to the actions you want it to prompt for. Add a description if you would like, and toggle if you want to track it as wasted inventory, and also if you require comments when this is selected as well. We can edit the list when it shows as well by clicking here, and rank them by hierarchy. We can always duplicate one we know shows up how we want and rename it if you want to. The Printing tab houses 2 toggles, if we want to print the signature line for credit cards, and also if we want to set a threshold that has to be met before the line does show up here. The Marketplace tab will be where we activate QR Pay, so a QR code prints on the receipts after activating QR Pay in Marketplace. The Online Ordering section is where we set up taxes, surcharges, what the pickup, delivery, and dine-in orders associate to our order types on the POS, and also if we want to save the customers to our database. The Advantage tab has our Advantage program, which is set up during install either by the on-site installer or remote installer. Our Loyalty tab is when you add the loyalty program on Lighthouse. We can turn on if we want the prompt to enter the phone number when you first save a ticket, and also enable the loyalty prompt to show up on the customer display here.